Welcome back. We are talking to Lillian. Let's ask her about Gloria, who is dead. So, Gloria's not so great. She's got plenty of problems between her talent, her boyfriends, and money. Or lack thereof. Yeah, I got the feeling you two didn't really get along. According to Gloria, it's because you were jealous. I don't know if that's true. Rudy's never worked a day in his life. He spends all his time in gambling halls or sleazy bars. That I will readily believe. Gloria and Rudy. They're so two-faced. They pretend to be close to Uncle Henri, but they can't fool me. I know what they're after. Yeah. Them and everybody else in this house. How about Clarence? Mr. Sparrow's just trying to turn my uncle against me. I know his type. Paranoid much? Gloria and Clarence? I wish they'd just get lost somewhere. No, nobody knows about that, Ethel and Clarence. How about Rudy and Clarence? They were pretty close to punching each other out just now. I think there's a lot of tension between them. That's putting it mildly. It might be best to stay away from them, Laura. I'd hate to see you get hurt. How about Wilbur? What do you care about him? He's nothing but a stupid old man. Also dead. Wilbur and Clarence? Uncle Henri is too trusting. If he could only see through them. Gertie. I really don't want to discuss my Aunt Gertie. Okay. Clarence and Gertie? I don't even understand why Uncle Henri puts up with them. Jeeves. I think there's something going on between Fifi and Jeeves. Uncle Henri would be very interested in knowing that, I'm sure. I think we already heard about that, actually. Fifi. No, Fifi. Fifi doesn't care about my uncle, not like I do. She's just taking advantage of a weak old man. I think you may be right. Colonel and Fifi. Isn't it suspicious the way she's insinuated herself into my uncle's life lately? Why he won't even pay any attention to me anymore. Man, you're kinda needy, aren't you? How about Rudy and Fifi? You think he'll sweep her off her feet? Not from what I can see. Yeah, not bloody likely. Celie. Celie likes to keep to herself, but she really has a good heart. Do you know anything about Sarah? I don't want to talk about her right now. Okay, Laura? Guess you have other things on your mind. Beauregard? I love that old dog. He used to play with me when I was a little girl. How about Blaze? I used to ride Blaze when I visited here as a child. Interesting. Since you know the Colonel pretty well, do you know if this is his cigar? Yep, that's one of Uncle Henri's cigars. Why does it matter? Oh, it doesn't matter at all. Did we show her the hanky already? Looks, yeah, we did. How about the cane? I'm sure that's Uncle Henri's cane. Why are you carrying it around, Laura? Because I found it in a secret passage. I just picked it up in passing, that's all. And I kept it around because I needed it to get a bell down, I guess. Tell about Gloria. I've already told you, Laura, there's nothing there. You didn't. You didn't even check this one. Okay, well, whatever. Were you doing anything with the cabinet? Stay out of there, Laura. Those weapons belong to my uncle. Yeah, and therefore not you. Apparently we're not allowed to open it while she's here. Okay, well. Moving on. I think I may want to go to the dining room. Ooh. Jeeves and Fifi. That looks like we were interrupting something. You notice Jeeves carpet sweeping the rock. Okay. And since they're doing it there, do you know what that means? We can look through the eyes. You drive me wild, my little crêpe Suzette. Oh la la, mon amant, you do the same for me. When do you want to meet, my love? Soon, bon ami. I will see you later in my room. But first I must go up and make myself pretty for you. You couldn't be any prettier, Cupcake. You flatter me too much. Au revoir. Until later. That was a horrible giggle. Whatever. It was better than reading the word giggle. Only marginally, but still, it was. This leads to the rose garden thing, does it not? It does. I wonder what else could be happening around here. Since Lillian's inside, I'm guessing this is empty now. It is. The dolls look like they've been hanging around here for a long time. You wonder who they used to belong to. You don't get any response. I guess not. I couldn't look at the dolls when Lillian was there for some reason, but now I could. Yeah, I am just wandering around outside, and I'm not even lying about that. Oops, Lee's in her rocking chair. So Lee sits outside in her old rocking chair, darning some socks. Lee's darning her socks. Hey, Missy Laura, what are you doing out here? Just taking a walk? Pretty much. It's a terrible sultry night, ain't it? Strange though, I feel an awful chill in my bones. Them chickles are so stirred up, it'll be a week before I get any more eggs. You watch yourself, child. Wandering around in the dark, I'd hate to see you get hurt. That's what Lillian was just saying. I don't know why, but I'm feeling kinda anxious. I can't pinpoint it, though. I just feel things ain't right around here. Yeah, people are dying. Oh well, I gotta shake these bad feelings. You run along, child, and let me finish these here socks so I can get to bed. Yeah, I am kinda tired. You go on now, here? Lee doesn't answer you anymore as she's trying to finish her darning. Darn socks. Right. Tell her about Gloria? Child, you gotta quit thinking these things. You're gonna get everyone riled up around here. It's the truth, I'm telling you. The chickens do seem to be a bit riled up. 2 chickens scratch and peck within their chicken coop. Well, that was an interesting diversion, but not what I was waiting for. I'm actually looking for Ethel, in case you're wondering. Who's usually around here somewhere. Go on. Found enough squirrels already. Ah, there we go. Ethel appears, and with that, Act 5 begins. Yep, yeah, this game is sometimes not entirely logical. Apparently, just seeing Ethel walking outside is enough to start Act 5. And there literally is nothing else you need to do to start Act 5. It is just a matter of finding Ethel after you've done all the other things you're supposed to do this act. In Act 4, I guess. And, I wonder where she's going. Seems to be going somewhere around here. Seem to have lost her. Or not. This is dreadful. Poor Ethel has been hit over the head and killed. Something terrible is going on around here. And you suddenly feel a cold fear spreading ominously throughout your body. You may have noticed by now that the person that we are in the room with when the act starts is always the person to die. At least so far. So that's why you need to find Ethel outside, because she's the one who dies in this act. Oh, Lillian's not gonna like that. But she's not gonna believe it either, so whatever. Yep. I think Ethel can also be found in the carriage house, but usually she's here. Looks like Ethel was hit fatally on the head with a heavy blunt instrument. I don't see it anywhere. You fearfully search Ethel's body and find that she was indeed killed by a terrible hit on the head. The ground is wet and soggy from a rainstorm earlier that day. But no sign of a blunt object. Well, I guess we better find someone to tell this to. And then have them not care about it. And Rudy is in the dining room. Apparently having a late night snack. Oh, and I see our mysterious figure is walking around outside. That does look like the clothes we saw on the statue, and therefore the clothes we found in the attic, doesn't it? Rudy is enjoying a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. Who's our suspect for killing Ethel, by the way? Clarence wanted to buy her land, but she wasn't selling, so that could be it. And Clarence is also one of the main suspects for killing Gloria, so... And actually also for Gertie, because she was threatening to tell Ethel about the land. So Clarence is pretty high up on the suspect list, I have to say. I can't quite tie him to Wilbur. Well, actually yes, because they were stealing money, and Wilbur was threatening to tell the Colonel. So that's it. Clarence is our murderer. Has to be. Who else could it be? He's the only one who has a motive for all 4 killings. Anyway, let's talk to Rudy. Ah, Laura, are you still up? No, I'm not. I'm sleepwalking. Of course I'm still up. It's getting so quiet around here. Everybody must have gone to bed. Everybody's dead, Dave. Sally is a good cook. Hey, do you want to join me? Since you're not hungry, you politely decline. Also, Rudy's a creep, so that's another reason. You know, I'd like to get to know you better. You seem like a real swell girl. He just has the best pickup lines, doesn't he? Well, he seems to be back to his usual fun-loving self. I'm very attracted to you, Laura. You're so young, sweet, and innocent. I find that very exciting. Uh-oh, better watch out. Hey, what's the matter with you? Ain't you attracted to me likewise? You're just assuming everybody's attracted to him. Now that you mention it, no. Yeah, well, I don't need no sniveling kid cramping my style anyhow. He changed his tune quickly. You're still here. Why don't you go find someone else to play with, little girl? Yeah, go find Lillian. Did you hear me? I said scram. You have definitely gotten on the wrong side of Rudy, like we care. It doesn't appear he wants anything more to do with you. That doesn't stop us from asking him questions, though. Listen, kid, I want off this damn island. It's starting to get to me. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, I guess he's getting pretty old. We expect him to kick the bucket pretty soon. I'll sure miss the old guy. Yeah, sure you will. Lillian's touched, if you know what I mean. I don't think you know the complete story about her, do you? No, I don't. People keep hinting at it, but nobody wants to explain it. No, I don't think so. Oh. And again, he doesn't tell me. Very helpful you are. I don't care to discuss him. That girl's plumb crazy and the old man is senile. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I'm sure. How about Ethel? Maybe he can reveal something that would reveal the murderer? But it's Clarence, so who cares? Ethel's always been the embarrassment of the family. I don't know why Uncle Henri didn't do something about her years ago. Well, maybe he has. Maybe he's the killer. Just everyone's a killer around here, I guess. Let's not talk about them, shall we? Okay, let's not. How about your sister, who, by the way, is dead? Maybe we should tell you about that. My sister and I have a real understanding between us. Sometimes it's like me and her against the world. I guess so. Not anymore, though. How about Clarence, our #1 suspect? That old rat doesn't even have to wait for my uncle to die. I bet he's stolen half his money anyway. You could well be right. What do you know about them? Nothing. Nothing at all. I just know they were breaking up. How would I know? You don't know anything about Ethel and Clarence and why they might have killed each other? Nope. That old guy's bad news. Just between you and me, he's half looped all the time. It's that stuff he carries around with him. He carries around something with him? In that bag of his, I guess. There's something special about it. Nope, nothing at all. It's just missing. Wilbur and Clarence? Uncle Henri's such a dupe. He can't even see through these guys. Yeah, 'cause all the rest of you are so nice to him. Don't you disturb my mother. She needs her rest. Well, she's gonna get plenty of rest in the future, I'm sure of that. Oh, she can take care of herself. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if him and the French trumpet were in this together. Yeah, I don't like his attitude at all. In what together? I guess the plan for Fifi to get some of the money. Guess that's possible. Ah, she ain't nothing but a common harlot. Just because she spurned you. She may think she's getting away with something, but I got news for her. It ain't gonna work. That remains to be seen. She's too strange for my taste. Celie and Lillian? Celie kind of mutters at Looney. That's all I know. Well, I'm glad someone does. I don't know who this Sarah is. I didn't really expect you to, but we could always ask. He's a pretty good dog, I guess. Better than most people. Better than most people on this island. That's for sure. That old nag is not my idea of a horse. Now give me a thoroughbred. Yeah, a racehorse, I'm sure. I guess we should tell him about Gloria at least. You won't get me to fall for one of your stories this time. Ethel? I don't have any... Oh, that was the wrong one. Tell about Ethel. She's probably just passed out. Best thing to do is leave her alone. Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that she was clearly hit over the head, I might be inclined to believe that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit, that's for sure. Okay, well, I guess that's all we're gonna get from Rudy. And I guess that's all we're gonna get for this video.